Virtual reality is one of the many technological breakthroughs in history that has the potential to alter the way we live utterly. Something that used to be the stuff of science fiction, fantasy is now a fundamental part of our daily routines. The promise of virtual reality to revolutionize our lives is becoming clearer as its development advances at a dizzying pace. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating realm of virtual reality and its incredible opportunities for our daily lives. Technology's constant advancement. Do you ever wonder what's behind the entire buzz about virtual reality? Well, let's break it down in a more casual way. The term virtual reality is commonly used to describe interactive, computer-generated simulations. People can immerse themselves in a digital environment that appears, sounds, and even seems realistic by donning a virtual reality headset. Since its debut, virtual reality technology has advanced significantly. Its origins lie in amusement, but it has grown into a versatile instrument over time. The initial attempts at developing a virtual world may be traced back to the 1960s, when scientists began toying with the notion. Virtual reality got mainstream when consumer-grade headgear became widely available in the middle of the 1980s and early 1990s. But technology didn't stop there since then. Technological innovations have advanced dramatically, paving the way for richer, more engaging encounters. Taking users to new locations and experiences is a core feature of virtual reality systems. VR paves the way for people to have experiences that would normally be out of reach due to distance, difficulty, or other factors. And you know what's really exciting? VR could drive a paradigm shift in several fields. Real-world uses for VR technology. The use of VR is expanding rapidly across many sectors, and this is changing the way people engage with technology. Let's dive into some cool ways people are using VR. Engineering and production. Ever heard of engineers and designers building stuff in a virtual world? It's a thing. VR prototypes allow designers to construct and evaluate products in an artificial setting where they can spot problems and make improvements. VR is useful for educating employees about intricate industrial processes and organizing assembly lines. It boosts manufacturing and technical efficiency, reduces mistakes, and quickens the pace of new ideas. Gaming. VR has greatly influenced the gaming industry. It's like stepping into your favorite video game, but for real. It enables players to feel like they are in the game world by allowing them to walk around, pick up and throw things, and engage in other physical activities. Travel and recreation. The tourism and travel sectors stand to benefit greatly from the advent of virtual reality technology. It allows people to experience locations, accommodations, and destinations before actually visiting them. Using computer-generated tours, tourists can now see famous buildings, galleries, and historical places without leaving their homes. It's also possible to build realistic simulations of travel scenarios, like a hot air balloon journey or an underwater expedition. Education and learning. The potential for VR to improve teaching and learning is huge. It's a one-of-a-kind, completely interactive classroom where children can look into ideas, places, and situations that would otherwise be out of reach. It can create realistic environments where students can play with scientific concepts or learn to operate intricate gear. It's also utilized in simulation courses for fields like medical care, aerospace, and industrial, so that students can hone their skills risk-free. Entertainment. Virtual reality has revolutionized the entertainment business, which now offers more than just video games in a fully immersive environment. VR lets viewers feel at a cinema theater, concert hall, or an athletic competition. They can have fun with 360-degree footage and virtual reality excursions that put them in the middle of the action. It can radically alter how we enjoy entertainment by introducing new levels of interactivity and customization. It's actually shaking up the entertainment industry. Medical care, improved diagnosis, therapies, and treatments for patients are just ways virtual reality is updating the healthcare industry. In medicine, it is utilized to create simulated operating rooms where trainee surgeons can hone their skills in a safe and lifelike setting. Therapeutic uses of virtual reality include the alleviation of physical and emotional discomfort through the use of calming environments. In addition, VR is used to help in the recovery process by providing patients with virtual surroundings that may be used during therapy sessions and other rehabilitation activities. So, which of these VR applications piques your interest the most? Let us know in the comments section. Positive effects of virtual reality. Several major companies throughout the world are developing VR experiences for their customers. A few benefits of VR include the following: allows for the possibility of error. The greatest way to learn is to put theory into practice, and an essential part of that is being able to screw up occasionally. VR serves as an ideal learning environment, since it not only provides a risk-free environment where students may train for as long as they need without fear of ridicule, but it also provides instantaneous feedback and corrections. Science even backs it up. Quick corrections are a key ingredient for learning, easy to use and adaptable. Today's students are all about freedom and independence, right? Well, VR gives them just that. It allows for highly advanced distance learning with less preparation and practice period. And because more and more of this technology is handy, it can be utilized whenever and wherever the user pleases, which is helpful for both education and ease. Flexible and malleable. With VR, the possibilities are endless. With the use of VR, educators and learners can create a virtual workplace and perform a wide range of jobs until they are proficient. Owing to the incorporation of simulations in the situations, it is also fantastic for polishing soft skills. Empathy training, stress reduction, and self-boosting are all possible uses for virtual reality. In addition, this technology enables teaching to be modified and individualized with high accuracy by gathering data on user actions and results. Drawbacks of VR technology. Because virtual reality technology is continually evolving, the capabilities of existing VR systems may be confined compared to the actual world. It encounters need to catch up regarding realism and absorption, since they can't replace the emotions and connections of the real world. As disadvantages, some of these stand out. Here's the scoop. VR isn't a one-size-fits-deal. Not everyone can enjoy VR because not all devices are compatible with all platforms. Accessibility issues also arise since VR gear often requires a powerful computer or specialized hardware. You know how you're always looking for something new to watch or play? Well, in the world of VR, there's a bit of a shortage due to the high barrier to entry involved in developing a VR experience. There may be a need for more available content. It may make it challenging for consumers to discover a vast selection of VR content to enjoy. Some virtual reality experiences make you sick. Using virtual reality technology for extended periods may cause problems with eyesight and stability. Virtual reality research can be expensive due to the rapid development of the technologies involved. The high cost of VR hardware limits its availability to a niche audience. When you remove yourself from the real world and immerse yourself in a virtual one might feel lonely. A potential risk is a dependency on VR to avoid unpleasant experiences, such as social interaction. What's your take on these downsides of VR? Do you think they're deal breakers, or are the positives still worth it? The path forward for virtual reality. Before we wrap up, let's talk about what's in the future for virtual reality. By 2030, the world will have moved on from the debate over 5G and be fully entrenched in the 6G era. Since 6G comes 100 times quicker than 5G and operates at gigabytes per second, simulated worlds will likely be able to expand in size with its arrival. In other words, 6G will make our VR experiences significantly better. In 2050, we can expect to utilize 16K headsets, which are 16 times more effective than currently available. As technology advances, it will take much work to discern the difference between a photorealistic virtual reality and the real thing. Now here's the kicker. We'll be controlling VR with our minds. With the help of monitors that record brain activity, we can soon command machines with an idea. In addition, we'll be visiting art galleries, companies, and even offices in photorealistic realms. VR won't just be about what you see and hear, it'll be about what you smell and feel too. You won't just hear the melody of rain falling in a virtual environment. You'll also be able to smell and feel the precipitation. A haptic gear is required for that, but seeing this in action is still fascinating. Wearing a haptic suit will simulate the sensation of chilly temperatures and even a gentle summer wind. As the year 2100 approaches, a time that appears very distant from our current vantage point, nearly all VR experiences are expected to feature photorealistic visuals by the turn of the millennium. All of this will be possible because of the advanced state of human cognition at that time. Thank you for watching today's video all the way to the end. If you enjoyed our video, consider subscribing for more interesting ones. Stay tuned till then. See you soon.